In the final golden days of the Roman Empire, when emperors still ruled with thunder in their voices and the gods still whispered in marble halls, there lived a young princess named Livia Valeria. She was the daughter of Emperor Claudius Magnus, raised within the towering walls of the Palatine Hill, where everything was gilded, except her heart. Livia was born with a sharp mind and a quiet soul. She read scrolls by torchlight, wrote poetry when the Forum slept, and prayed to Vesta not for wealth or glory, but for freedom. The court was full of suitors, noble and ambitious, but she found only masks and politics in their faces. One summer, a young general named Marcus Aelius Varro returned to Rome from the Eastern campaigns. He was not born noble, but earned his place through victories and loyalty. Tall, scarred, and respected by his legion, Marcus was called the Lion of Antioch for his courage in battle. During a triumphal celebration in the Forum, their eyes met as Marcus was honored with a laurel wreath by the emperor. Livia, seated beside her father, dared to smile. It was a small, rebellious act, but one Marcus would never forget. In secret, they met among the olive groves beyond the city walls. She spoke to him of stars and poetry. He spoke of duty and dreams of peace. Their love bloomed like wildflowers between marble and blood. But love in Rome was dangerous. Emperor Claudius had promised Livia to Decimus, a senator's son allied with powerful praetors. To refuse would be to risk civil unrest. When whispers of Livia and Marcus reached the court, the emperor was furious. Marcus was summoned to the Senate and accused of plotting against the throne. In a cold, silent trial, he was sentenced to exile. His only mercy was his life. Livia, heartbroken but defiant, begged Vesta in the temple for strength. That night, under a waning moon, she escaped the palace in disguise, riding alone to the coast where Marcus awaited his banishment. There, on the shores of Ostia, she found him boarding a ship to Alexandria. "I would rather live unknown with you than die gilded without you," she said, throwing away her royal crest. They sailed together into the sunrise, leaving empire and legacy behind. Years later, tales spread in taverns and temples of a noble couple who built a school for orphans in Egypt, who wrote poetry under date trees and healed the sick with Roman medicine. And in time, Rome fell, but their love did not. For history remembers emperors and wars, but love, true love, is carried by the wind and written in the stars.